Is the XM157 Fire Control System too advanced for war? Imagine a scope so smart it can make an average soldier shoot like a seasoned sniper. A scope that calculates bullet drop, wind, range, and even environmental S in real time. A scope that doesn't just help you aim it, thinks for you. The U.S. Army has just unveiled this game-changing optic, the XM157 Next Generation Fire Control System. Built by Vortex, it is designed to pair with America's newest rifles, like the XM5 and XM250. And while it looks like a piece of science fiction, the real question is, should this much power be in the hands of every soldier? Some say it's the future of warfare. Others warn it could make soldiers over-reliant on machines. Today on Machine Squad, we're diving deep into the XM157, breaking down what it does, why it matters, and asking the big question: is it simply too advanced for war? At first glance, the XM157 looks like a beefed-up rifle scope. But don't be fooled, this is far more than glass and metal. It is officially called the Next Generation Squad Weapon Fire Control System, and it combines several pieces of equipment into one: a 1/8x variable optic, a laser rangefinder, ballistic computer, and visible lasers, and a digital display built directly into the reticle. In simple terms, when a soldier looks through the scope, they're not just seeing a crosshair, they're seeing a smart reticle that adapts in real time. Press a button, and in less than a second the optic measures the distance to the target, calculates bullet drop, accounts for wind and air pressure, then places a digital dot inside the field of view showing exactly where to shoot. For decades, soldiers had to estimate all this on their own, relying on math, muscle memory, and experience. The XM157 does it instantly. It's like giving every rifleman a built-in sniper assistant. The XM157 operates on a simple principle: remove the guesswork from shooting. Here's how it functions step by step. 1. The soldier spots a target and places the reticle over it. 2. With one button press, the optic's laser rangefinder pings the distance. 3. The onboard computer processes that data, along with temperature, air pressure, and the weapon's ballistic profile. 4. A glowing dot appears inside the optic, adjusted for range and wind. 5. The soldier places the dot on the target, pulls the trigger, and if fundamentals are solid, lands a first-round hit. This isn't just theory. In live fire tests, soldiers have consistently landed first-round impacts at 600-700 meters, distances normally reserved for trained designated marksmen. And it doesn't stop there. The optic can save multiple targets, display wind holes, and even integrate with future tech like thermal imagers. In other words, the XM157 isn't just a scope. It's a battlefield computer disguised as an optic. So why is the U.S. Army investing billions into this technology? The answer is simple: range and lethality. America's potential adversaries, especially China and Russia, are arming their troops with better rifles, better optics, and better ammunition. The 5.56 NATO round that carried U.S. forces for decades is reaching its limits, especially against modern body armor. That's why the Army is moving to the 6.8mm round with the XM5 rifle. But a new caliber alone isn't enough. If you want to maximize the power of a new weapon, you need a sighting system that makes every shot count. That's where the XM157 comes in. Think about it. In combat, hitting first often means surviving. The faster a soldier can make accurate shots, the higher their odds of victory. The XM157 drastically shortens the time from spotting a target to engaging it, and that changes everything. But here's the controversy. Is the XM157 too advanced? Some experts argue that giving soldiers this much tech could backfire. Let us break down the main concerns. 1. Wait, see, the optic is heavier than traditional scopes. For troops already carrying 60–80 pounds of gear, every ounce matters. 2. Complexity. See, advanced optics mean advanced training. If soldiers don't fully understand the system, it could slow them down rather than help. 3. Dependency on technology. See, what happens if soldiers become so used to the optic that they can shoot accurately without it. If the system fails in combat, do they lose effectiveness? 4. Cost. See, the Army has ordered up to 250,000 units. Outfitting every rifle with an optic this advanced will cost billions. Is the price worth it? These criticisms aren't minor. They go to the heart of how modern armies fight wars. Should technology replace skill or simply enhance it? Let us imagine a few scenarios. Urban combat. A squad is moving through a city. Suddenly, a hostile sniper fires from 600 meters away. Normally, only a trained marksman could return fire effectively. With the XM157, any rifleman can range, adjust, and fire back within seconds. Night operations. With its integrated lasers, the XM157 reduces the need for bulky extra gear. Troops can move lighter, faster, and with fewer devices mounted on their rifles. Extended engagements. In open terrain like deserts or plains, the ability to instantly hit targets at long range could give U.S. troops overwhelming firepower. But flip the scenario. Tech failure. If the optic breaks, loses battery power, or malfunctions, the soldier is left with a heavier than normal rifle and possibly less confidence in their manual shooting skills. Adversary countermeasures. What if an enemy develops electronic warfare tools to disrupt or jam the optic's sensors? Could they turn America's most advanced scope into dead weight? This is why the XM157 sparks debate. It's powerful. Yes, but with power comes vulnerability. What's it like to actually look through this optic? At 1x magnification, the soldier sees a simple, bright dot perfect for close quarters combat. As magnification increases, the smart reticle activates, showing ballistic drops and wind holes. The experience is seamless. One moment U-ray clearing a room, the next U-ray ranging a target half a kilometer away. It's like switching between a red dot and a sniper scope without changing optics. And here's something revolutionary. The optic can save multiple targets in your field of view. Imagine ranging 3 enemies across a hillside. The XM157 locks them in, displaying their distances and adjusted aim points. The soldier simply pans, shoots, and moves on. It's like a video game, but deadly real. The XM157 isn't just an end product, it's a foundation. Vortex designed it with upgradability in mind. Future modules could include thermal imaging, piped directly into the optic's display, augmented reality overlays, showing navigation or friendly positions, advanced networking, linking squads together digitally. This means the XM157 could evolve alongside the battlefield, staying relevant for decades. But again, this raises the question, will soldiers of the future be warriors, or simply operators of high-tech gear? So, is the XM157 too advanced for war? The answer depends on perspective. For the Army, it's a leap forward in lethality and precision. It ensures U.S. soldiers can outshoot their rivals, making them deadlier than ever. For critics, it's a risky bet, one that could make troops over-dependent on fragile technology. If it works, it's a revolution. If it fails, it could be a liability. But one thing is certain. The XM157 marks the beginning of a new era in small arms combat. An era where optics don't just help you aim, they think, calculate, and decide alongside you. And whether we like it or not, this might just be the future of war. This was Machine Squad. What do you think? Is the XM157 the ultimate edge for U.S. soldiers? Or has the Army created a scope so advanced It's dangerous to rely on. Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned because the future of warfare is unfolding faster than ever.